by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. I'm going to be playing Briar versus Jarvan. For the runes, PTA, Triumph, Legend Haste, Cutdown. They always put the ward, don't they? And then Unflinching and Bone Plating for our secondaries. That will allow us to take more damage. Bone Plating, blocking damage straight up. Unflinching, giving us armor and MR whenever we get CC'd. So as we run into the bad guy, you know how Briar does where she can't stop herself? Yeah, we can be a little bit tankier. That will allow us to be more aggressive inevitably. We start with the W, start the Raptors. The W gives us attack speed, makes you hit the first target, the closest target to you. And then you get the AoE damage on the auto attacks. And at the end of it, you get the Chomp. The Chomp deals more damage the lower the target is and heals you. You always want to get as many autos as you can, or even use the Smite before you use that Chomp. The E gives us damage reduction, heals us, can't be stopped, and slams the enemy against the wall like that. When you slam the enemy against the wall, it stuns them and deals a lot more damage. The passive applies the bleed, so we can just walk away from the red buff. When you get a camp low, you've stacked up that bleed that deals damage over time and also heals you. And you can just walk away. That's going to be how we fight the champions too. Chunk them, back off, and then go back in. Briar's not really going to burst anyone. It's not how she's designed anymore. Anyone remember Collector Briar? You can actually still do it. Shut up, man. Alrighty, Jarvan took my blue Grom since he saw me starting the Raptors, so... Now the fun begins. Are you in your red side? We're about to find out, buddy. The Raptors will be gone, and we have a question. Are you on red buff? Mr. Jarvan. Oh, that's too bad that you're on red buff right here. And probably don't have smite. That's too bad. W, Q, auto smite. Hit him. Hit him. Another one. Proc that PTA. Deal more damage. Oh. Morgana, come on, man. He's literally standing still. E. Get some damage reduction there. Alrighty. I can heal back to full off the scuttle, but I need more camps. So we're going to his Krugs first. I can't really follow him across the map. We got his Drake. Where's the Krugs?
An ally has been slain.
We got his red, so that's good, but we need more. Mundo, we have a question. Just a small little question here. Do you want to stay? Mundo says, no, I hate staying, actually. Alright. Do the Scuttle Crab. We play our options there since we're already in the river. When it's time to fight on Briar, it's time to fight. And then when it's time to farm, it's time to farm. You need to know which state of the game you're in. And where the Jarvan took my camps, that made things simple. Kill this guy. Jarvan's chunked. Lux is out of mana. Let's chase this. Nice. There's the W onto Lux. There's the flash. W over the wall. Q. Auto. Auto. Chomp. Hit him. She might burn. Nice. There's the Q. There's the binding. Onto Jarvan first. Oh. Auto W. Auto. Auto Chomp. That's 2. Use the E to cancel our W. And now we can take his camps. So because I stayed in the river, that allowed me to get to that place sooner. Jarvan tried for my respawning Raptors and pays the price. Go ahead and smite Chomp this. We'll get out of here. We only have time for one camp. And now I'll clean up whatever's left. I'm pretty sure he took my Raptors too. Don't try for another play here. We just won that one. The play is over. Time to farm. Alright, the Raptors are really gone. And as we return to these camps, they'll give me catch-up XP too. So for all of Jarvan's shenanigans here, you really can't keep up with the pace. Briar is built to kind of get invaded or get attacked. No problem with all this healing we have. Chomp that. Auto. Q. Alto. Oh yeah, and then for Briar's Q, it's a small dash that stuns the target and shreds their armor and MR. Whoever you Q is going to be who you prioritize as you're hitting too. Tunneler, Longsword. I actually kind of want the boots, huh? Kind of just want to run around like an Atto. Tunneler, Boots, Control Ward, Sweeper to the top side. We're maxing that W first, giving us a bunch of stats, as you can see right there. The Tunneler gives us HP and AD, damage tankiness. And the Boots will help us stay on top of the enemy. With Briar, you have to stop to auto attack to deal damage. In the W, you can't do movement commands. With most champions, you can do auto moving to stay on top of the target. So the boots help us stay on top of the target regardless. With that in mind too, your W dash and the Q itself both help you stay on top of the target too. So if you can save those abilities, it's for the best. To the top side. You boys want some? I'll give it to you. Ulti. They're gonna keep chasing. Nice, he has no Q. W. Alto. 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 Q. Alto. Chomp. E. No slam, but Jarvan's screwed inevitably here. W. Chomp. That's one. Oh, God. Flash away. I'm fine. I'm fine. Over the wall. Oh. Alrighty, and if we're alive and breathing, we're back to the jungle camps. We're going to heal back to full, no problem. So we're farming our camps, the play happens, and we reactively show up. This should always be the case on Briar. You don't have to start the plays in the early game. And if you do, you're going to be the one to die, not to get the kills. So what was the point of starting the fight? Get your ally fed. Hope that Silver Misfortune carries the game. Who's with me? Let's keep farming here. That Scuttle Crab's going to bleed and my camps have respawned. That was the play. The play's done. Go farm. If I reach for the Mundo again, it's too much. Even if I kill that Mundo, it just gives me gold. I need the gold and XP. And Jarvan's already on the case here, taking my damn camps. Some bitch took my raptors. Bet he's on this dragon. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Level 5 peon right here. Lucky you have your mid laner and your ADC behind you. Right? Yep, there's Milio's abilities. Ulti. Gotcha. Alto, 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 Alto. W. Q. Alto, Alto Chomp. E. Close. Ouchie mama. Oh no, Lux is coming. W. Q. Alto, Alto Chomp. That's one. I'm so screwed. I can't get my E off. Oh, I almost had the cooldown. Well, I kill one. I don't know how my backline really dies, but it is what it is. We chunked them so hard, and whatever. Aphelios gets in there and kills them. We delayed the dragon at the very least, and now what I can do is just go to the Void Grubs anyways. No such thing as a bad attack. No such thing as a bad contest. But now that this play is done, Malphite's going to it. Malphite's already ulted. I don't think you're killing anyone, big man. Without Malphite ulti, I'll just farm the Jarvan's red side. Yeah, that was a bit stupid by him. If he waited for me to show up, maybe. We got the Tiamat and the Ruby Crystal building into that Titanic Hydra first item. That will always be our first item on Briar, no matter what. Giving us good damage and good tankiness. It's a bit of a slog to complete it, but like all things in the early game, we just power up. So, really plays into get your farm, get that item spike, then you fight. Jarvan doesn't end up doing the dragon, and we get his camps as a response. So I would say we're up. I would say we're up tempo personally. Yep. Don't gank the Mundo, just do the Void Grubs. Mundo could be a waste of time. Void Grubs are guaranteed. Enemy have to stop me from doing Void Grub. Ideally we would clump these together, but where I jumped over the wall, I just don't have that option. Let's get the Titanic Hydra and be on the map. With my ulti up, I can be involved in the plays, but we need to wait for them to start. I'm going to reset to the bot side here. That's where Jarvan's at, and that's where the enemy bot lane is diving. Ulti! Dude, that delayed sound is so weird. Doink! You're so screwed. Alto. Nuke down. Oh, that was easy. Patrol the area for Jarvan here so that my Yanara can push safely, and then we'll go back to farm. Any noobs around here? Let me know. The Titanic Hydra giving us AD, HP, auto attack reset, and on-hit damage. There's Jarvan. Oh, he trapped the Lux. Lux, I love you. WQ, auto Titanic, auto Chomp. Milio's behind them too. You have so much enchanter bullshit here. So much mitigation. Back to the camps. So we followed the play there instead of just farming off the reset. Now that the plays are done, it's simple. We full clear. As Briar, you have to pay attention to the map and then go when the fights are happening. Not before they happen, not if they're going to happen, but as they're happening. It's simple, but all I did was read a Russell Simmons book. And then after the play is done, what you do is return to the camps, farm them all, and then you'll be strong for the next fight. And by that time, your ulti's probably up. We've used it twice, but now I have time to explain it. The ulti, you shoot it, the first target you hit, you're going to travel to, no matter how far away they are. And then you target them like the W, but it never stops until they die or you use the E to cancel it. You get bonus armor and MR, lifesteal, and fear, and deal damage around everyone as you hit that ulti. And the easiest way to land that ulti is to wait for CC. Wait for your team to engage, or wait for the enemy to be fully committed for a play. This is warded for sure, so I'm just going to hang out here. 11 seconds on the ulti. No sweeper on Karma. Alright. Malphite dead under turret. Alright. Just keep roaming and doing nothing. Okay, bouncy ball into nothing. Let's get in that bush. Okay. Ulti. Doink. Smack. Q this guy. Chomp E. I'm so dead now. Good slam, huh? My allies deal no damage. Everyone is super feeding. Well, the Karma really overforced it, and that's just how it's gonna go. Use my E for some HP. Might as well reset, huh? That's a shame. Go ahead, EQ me, I don't care. You already know it misses. Malphite's 1 and 3, Morgana's 0-2, Yanara's 1 and 3, Karma's 1 and 2. Alright. Well, for entering the mid-game, we need the Ninja Tabby, and then we'll go for the Black Cleaver second. Ninja Tabby being super necessary, where their Jarvan, Mundo, and Aphelios are very fed. You really don't need magic resist until much later in the game, and luckily we can get Spirit Visage for that. But we need our second item here, the Black Cleaver, so we're going to be farming a lot, especially with losing allies. What do you do with losing allies? Well, you don't save the day yet. We're 14 minutes in. It's going to be the second phase of the mid-game where Briar is truly strong, around 18 minutes. So I'll keep farming, watching my allies die and lose, and then play those team fights out around 18 minutes, and those team fights are what actually decides the game. You can't spread yourself too thin yet, trying to save the day, because it doesn't work. Doesn't work because we'd have to force the fights, and the enemy just cleans us up if we force a fight, because they're too fucking strong. Malphite keeps walking under turrets and dying. Well done! Dude, if you have pings on during a game state like this too, 1,500 pings coming down. My team FFs, God bless. GG, final score 4-1-1. See you in the next one. Alrighty, welcome to game 2. Playing into Talon this time. See that Talon starting his Raptors. I could be a bad guy and invade him, but honestly I just want to play a regular game. Just like J4 messed up last game by invading me. It's better if we farm our own camps, even though Briar has the ability to start Raptors and invade like that. I just don't think it's going to be consistent. I also don't feel like it's going to be consistent to show a beginner player, ideally watching this video, how that's going to go. Because it's going to be way different for you to play out in your game. So, regular clear here. And then with last game, sometimes you'll lose games. When it comes to all lanes losing and then the FF comes, that's fine. You don't want to slog out those games, just FF and go next. Or else I would have had to sign up for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes of basically no gameplay, and then one fight that determines the whole thing. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'll just go to the next game. Because especially when you're, just in general, no, it's not even if you're a beginner, just in general. It's better to play out the openers over and over and over again to get them super refined than it is to slog out those late games in unrealistic game states. This is how you progress in a game super fast as a beginner. Just practice the openers and then get a super high understanding of how those play out, rather than going all the way to the late game. That's why if you play too many ranked games, it's bad. Because you're going to be in 30-minute matches where it was decided at 16, 12 minutes, you know? And then it's just a whole bunch of clicking around stupid team fights because no one does Baron. And they never will. You won't convince your team to do Baron. So, what I'm trying to say here is you should play twice as many normals as you play ranked games. If you are a beginner, and even if you're a pro player, you should play a lot of normals. Because you get to practice the beginning steps, baby. Alrighty, clear's done. Clear's done. We know that Talon is on the bot side. Gonna go ahead and save my smite. And if we gank top lane, we give up our raptors, and that's no good. But if Talon does a play, he also gives up his raptors, so... What I can do here is get into his red side and then wait. This guy's pinging for a gank. I'm good, I'm gonna play for myself. With my smite, I can secure the raptors as well. I need to save my E in case Talon was to show up. Nice. Have more than enough time, huh? Smite chomp. Can really rough this guy up too. Alto. There's the bone plating. Q. Alto. Chomp. E. Close. Okay, it could be Volibear to flank me, but W flash, Q chomp. Try to find me, pushy. You never catch me alive. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Talon wants his Krug, so we just wait out for them. Bada bing, bada boom. And Kiana kills Malzahar. Very nice. So Briar's a bruiser champ, and to get a lot of value as a bruiser, you have to be up the map and present yourself. Say, hello, here I am. Come hit me. And you won't believe what happens next. The laners will move to attack you, the enemy jungler will hit you. And when they hit you, they're committed to a fight. And when they commit to a fight, you're not going to get one shot as Briar. Especially with bone plating unflinching. Lol. The unflinching give me 10 armor. Gives me 10 armor in that fight because Talon's W slows me. That's pretty good. And then 35 damage block, that's pretty good. Returning to the camps now. We know that Talon's going to be on the bot side. So guess where we're going. Step 1, into the river. Control ward. Malzahar. They're fighting pretty heavily bot side. But the enemy's backing off, so I'll just continue to farm. We can do a cross through mid. Nice. W, Q, auto. Auto chomp. Didn't expect that to be a kill, but surprise it is. We were level 5, so we can skip camps. The Wolves and the Gromp don't give me a level up, and we're already strong with level 5 itself. Okay. Save the condemned to the last second. Gotcha. Hi guys, it's me, Briar. W. Q. Alto. Chomp. E. Push him away. Hit him. You want to try to get that auto off as you use the E shove. It's like Jace E auto. You can get that bad boy right before you push him away. Then I push the Talon into the Kiana. Now we'll get the Scuttle, get level 6, and see if we can kill Malzahar again. What an active game. No, come on. Alto. Nice. W. Alto. Alto. Q. Alto. Alto. Chomp. Ulti. Maybe too much here. Hit him. E. Into the wall. We buff for the E and we can use it against the Malzahar's ulti because remember the E can't be cancelled. This is all going so well for me. I'm going to reset though since I'm pretty low. The Talon has nothing better to do than to invade me and try to kill me. So not allowing that. I'm just going to fucking clear and then go from there. Boots, longsword, ruby crystal. And off we go. Very nice, very nice. You can use the ulti like we did there to follow the enemy as they start getting distance away from you at the second end of an engage. Your WQ auto chomp, then it's all on cooldown. Then you can blast the ulti off when the enemy's a ranged champion that's running away.
An ally has been slain.
Oops, didn't get my chomp. They might be taking the Void Grubs, that's fine. Especially with how this game's going, we're going to keep playing for the kills. At least on this turn. If we keep the enemy down, then they never get back up. Talon does the Void Grubs, that means that my blue side is definitely up. See if they try to dive Mr. Ornn here. They do. Just the knockup. That's one. Volley Bear, I love you. Cute. By doing the camps consistently, I make it where I definitely get the Titanic off the reset. These kills and them getting the objectives, it's whatever, because I'm going to win the next play. But if you play a game of tic-tac-toe with the enemy as they're behind on tempo, it's stupid because you waste too much time. If I had vision of Talon doing the Void Grubs, that would be different. But I would just have to play chances, guessing that he's there. Don't do that, don't guess, just react. He finished the Void Grubs, then he tried to dive top, he dies. Nice. I skip all my camps to see if he's on Void Grubs. He's not on them. I do the Void Grubs. What was the point? I wouldn't have Titanic Hydra. Then I'd be on the map for like 2 more minutes. Pass. Briar recall, baby. You already know what Titanic Hydra does. 9 minutes. Completing it. Not bad. Another control ward to the bot side. This game, it looks like Merc Treads, Volley Bear, Malzahar, Ashe, Milio. Yep. Ulti. Doink. Alto Titanic. Alto W. Alto Q. Auto Chomp. Eventually here. This is actually fine. W. Auto Titanic. Auto Q. Auto Chomp. Nice. It's fine because they can't deal damage to me. I'm too damn tanky. You're on the way to Dragon. Go ahead and solo it, big man. Your allies will ping shit all the time. What's good for me? Farm. Kill bad guy. Farm. Kill bad guy. After you do the second kill bad guy, then it's time for the objective. But it comes in coordination with the lane, and if my bot lane wants a dragon, well, you better stop dying. Drake, man, what the fuck? Come on. Pass. Drake? Hello, Mr. Talon. W. Alto. Alto. Q. Alto. Titanic Chomp. E. Push. I think I'm good here. W Chomp. Oh, close. Clean him up. That's one. That's two. Merc Treads. Malzahar had his shield, so I couldn't get the shove. Whoa. There's the flash out of Malzahar. It's a two for two, not ideal. I tried to Q the talent before he jumped, but he got his jump off, so then that kind of ruins the fight for me. That drags me into the river, and then his laners can respond faster. If I do the mechanics a little different, then it's better for me. We got the Merc Treads, we got the Ruby Crystal. Back to the top side, let's finish that clear. 91 CS to 80, yep. Enemy spent their time for that attack too, yep. Nice, Kiana finishes the kill. Talon, do you have any raptors for me? The red buff is up, hot dog. Keep playing for this farm. Even if they find me, that Malzahar ulti is down. Andy's not doing the dragon. Hot dog. Alto. Alto, W, Alto, Titanic, Q, Alto, Alto, Chomp, Ulti. I'll see you in hell, buddy. That's one. Rest in peace, dum-dum. I don't think we win this fight against Volibear personally. There's the shove. Volibear keeps going, huh? Okay. E. Auto. W. Titanic. Alto. Alto. Get stunned. Stun him. Chomp. And second W coming in. Come on, let me move. Whoa. Both times it's so close. Oh, if I could have got that second chomp off, I'm in business. Man, Volibear had just enough with that Riftmaker, huh? It's a shame I don't have a top laner, but it is what it is. We try to take that fight into him, it's not enough. Weird how the Kiana dies without Malzahar ulting. Here's what we do whenever we die like that. We lost tempo for Dragon, once again. Oh well. We're gonna farm some camps. At the very least, we gotta get a level up. It's impressive how these topside fights are going bad, but it is what it is. We got the Phage, and the enemy's gonna... That Volibear at least is gonna be so strong. You really want the dragon, huh? Weird how they can be fixated on something so useless. Alrighty, dragon is acquired. That dragon gives us 3% attack damage. That's going to be about 3 AD. Pretty good. Off my last level up, I probably got like 8 AD, 60 HP, 4 armor, something like that. Ulti. Swing and a miss. Oh, who the fuck did we hit? Hi, Talon. It's me, Briar. Over the wall he goes. W. Smite. Q. Auto. Chomp. Auto. Ouchie mama. With the ulti, we revealed the Talon even if he's stealthed. It's like that for any of the assassin champions. Briar also doesn't get one-shot by them, so you actually have a pretty good matchup into those guys. And then we follow him until he dies. Guys, this is a whole Volibear. There's the knockup. W, Q, Auto, Titanic, Alto, Alto, Chomp. It'd only be Malzahar. But with Milio flashing away, she's gone. Don't want to chase that. So we stay near the fight, even though we're not jumping right in. We can use our E to get some HP back, and then we can always choose when we jump in. I wait to the tail end of the fight, and you have to do it like that because that's when abilities will be spent, and that's when you can actually go in. Hit them up a little bit, and then heal with the W. Ooh, let's reset. Volibear would kick my ass. Pickaxe, Kindle Gem. We really want to complete the entire Black Cleaver. That's our next power spike. I really like the new buff to the ulti though. If you've noticed, that the sound that it makes is delayed. But now as we're in the mid game, it's going to be all about the team fights. That's how we win the game. Luckily, my team comp has very good team fight. We have a lot of AoE shit with my ulti, Ornn and Kiana's ulti, and then Lulu's knockup as I go in. Zhonya's on Malzahar. Word. Relentlessly farming, 144 CS. As we enter the late game, and that's when we'll stop farming so much. We really spike in the mid game, and we're basically there. So, any teammates right here? Staying near this play in case the enemy dives, but it's impossible for me to go in. My bot lane is totally trolling by chasing Volibear. Okay. Yep, my team is actually just super bad in trolling right now, so we do nothing. Let's get the Black Cleaver. I can't go in on this fight because their whole team's there. I can't go in topside because my allies are chasing them and the play's too far away. So we do nothing. Alright. Maybe I can defend top lane. WQ, Auto Titanic Chomp, E. That's one rotation. Now for the second. WQ, Auto Chomp, ulti. Auto Titanic. Flash forward, W, Chomp, Q, E. Their whole team's hitting me. Clean them up, boys. Nice. It's a 2 for 2, but with how this game's going, I'll take it. Wow, they dealt a lot of damage to me. We already have the Merc Tread, so Death Stance it is. We need some armor. The Talon, the Ash are going to deal real damage, and even the Volibear has some mixed damage to him. Total time in combat with the bonus resistances, 69 seconds. Nice. We're in the mid game now. We're level 13. Our W and Q is maxed. This is as strong as we get. These two items are what we're going to stay on unless we win the team fights. As I farm and go 3 items, playing safe, the enemy ADC goes to 4 items. So what we want to do is really force the fights now, like my team has been doing too early in the game. Now's the time to actually do it. So, skip the camps, move up with the boys, get in position. Ash, I love you. Oh, she's not walking in. Enemy team's probably on Atacon here. Makes sense, they're playing for a real objective. My Vayne is in the bot lane all by herself. Alrighty, boys. Vayne, it's time to group up and fight. What are we thinking? Waiting for the enemy to siege at this point. W. Close. Don't have to save this guy, he's a loser. What I do want to do is get involved if they keep staying forward here. W. Smite, Q Chomp, E. Nice. Auto Titanic, moving. Waiting. WQ. Chomp! Nice, we got him. Ulti. I'm coming with you, baby. Doink. W. Q. Nice, I got the chomp off. Holy shit. Just walk into him here. Titanic. W. Chomp. Q. Auto. Auto. Nice. See how we can force these fights, man? This is where Briar's healing goes ballistic. No amount of farming saves you from the loser at Q. Auto Titanic. Chomp. E. You're so dead in like 3 seconds. W, Q, Chomp. Object permanence. I didn't even know those guys were there. Force the fights mid. Second Force the fight second phase of mid game or late game. And then it's winnable. Let's reset. We got the fucking Death Dance, baby. We can play the game. Death Dance gives us armor, AD, ability haste, ignore pain. The ignore pain passive makes it where we take damage over time instead of instantly. When we get a kill or assist, cleanse that damage and heal some. Just like Triumph, that's going to keep us alive. One reset into another, and that's how we keep killing the bad guys. That's always what a good fight looks like for us anyways. Amazing. You know what else I could get is QSS. Next Baron's up in... Well, the first Baron's up in 2 minutes. And with everyone on my team randomly dead, yeah, it's time to farm. How did you fellas die? I was explaining one simple thing and then everyone's dead. They're going to take the mid inhib, it is what it is. There's no such thing as defending on Briar. There's only contesting to fight. What can I contest when everyone's farking dead? Lulu tried a 1v1 volley bear, what happened? Null magic? Okay. And we wait. And we wait. Ouch. Nice. Nice. The Ash is chunks, that does help us. When I pull the trigger is pretty important. Where the enemy's not committed, I'm not going in all by myself. Because even if I kill them, it doesn't lead to anything. But now that they're kind of overstayed, this is bad for them. Okay. This could be fine. Flash away. E. Auto. W. Q. Chomp. Titanic. Ulti. We're in business, baby. We're in business. Holy shit. The Death Dance keeping us alive. We flash away, use the E to heal, W back in for the chomp, and then it's all Jesus from there. Once I kill the first target, then I ulti. Who cares who we hit? Yep, didn't feel like they had enough burst for me, and they didn't. Lol. Alrighty, 22 seconds to Baron. Looks like we're all choosing to hit this turret. We won't have time for Baron since that's the case. And we don't even get the turret. Well done. Is it worth it, Lulu?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Here comes their whole team. We gotta fight for the Baron. Is a QSS? Is a long sword? I feel like the QSS is gonna be better than Spirit Visage, honestly. Against Malzahar Ashe. Was it worth it, Lulu? Get in there. Now, Volley Bear's not there yet. WQ, Auto Titanic, ulti. Swing and a miss. Oh, Q it. Fuck. I tried to press QSS and I, yeah, pressed escape. Well, I got Malzahar ulted, and then I wanted to use my E. So then I went to use E, but then I was like, fuck, I'm ulted. Then I press 1, then it hits escape, and I'm like, ah, GG, I'm dead.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Well, shit, 2 games back to back, huh? Bot lane with the final score of 9 and 17. I think if my mid and top played more for the kills mid game, or if we didn't die to Volley Bear that one time, we could have had a better game. But the players are bad. You're not going to fix that. How we played this game was fine. It's going to put us at Diamond 3, 89 LP. Final damage dealt 25,000, with damage taken 36,000. PTA dealing 2,300 and cut down dealing 840. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Press 1 on that QSS in the Baron fight or lose the game. It is what it is. But just know that even with this losing game state, you always want to press those fights in the mid game. You can win. But the enemy was too strong this time. GG. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. If you always want to be strong and be at the right place at the right time, then click the link below to learn the best jungle pathing for Briar Jungle. Group coaching. Buy group coaching. Listen, Bob, I haven't really nailed the advertisement for this yet, but here's what you get from group coaching. This is going to be a subscription-based service. So you will get access to, let's say, 2 to 4 coaching sessions a week in which we will meet at a scheduled time. So then you'll have the exclusive Discord access. This Discord will be full of like-minded Bobs that are trying to get better. So inevitably, you can be a part of and meet other people doing the exact same thing that you're doing. And we'll also have guest appearances. I'm really excited for this one, where I can have my challenger/pro player friends come in and talk. And even if they're gamers that don't know how to say a single sentence, I can translate for them. So that's going to be a lot of fun for me and a lot of value for you guys. You'll also get access to all the VODs of these coaching sessions. So if you can't be there on the scheduled time or miss a day, no problem. And access to all previous VODs. So the entire history of the group coaching session and, of course, the general coaching playlist. So check that out with the link in the description below. Very excited for that. More news coming soon.